From Acromedia, and in today's video, we're going to be discussing something that you've probably heard of and maybe don't understand fully. It's a very popular architecture type, big strong buzzword in the e-commerce world right now, and rightly so, and that is microservices. So today I'm just going to explain a little bit about what they are and how they work. So imagine for me here that you're building a big Lego castle. Okay, now instead of building the whole castle at once, having your instructions or your pieces and just going at the whole thing, you instead build it into small pieces. So you build the catapult, you build the turret, you build the door, the windows, all of the pieces, and they can be built by different people and teams if needs be. Now, once each piece is finished, you can put them all together to create this one big castle. Well, that's kind of how microservices work in software development. Instead of building one big software program, we can build lots of small independent programs that can work together. Each small program is called a microservice, and they communicate with each other with something called an API, which we discuss in another video if you need an explainer on that. So by breaking down the software into small services, it makes it easier to manage, maintain, and update. Each service can be developed, deployed, and scaled independently, and it makes it much easier to make changes to one service without affecting the whole system. Furthermore, it allows different teams to work on different services simultaneously, and it becomes easier to test and deploy them independently. This approach is especially useful for large and complex systems, like e-commerce websites. An e-commerce website has many different components like shopping cart, payment gateway, inventory management, you name it. By using microservices, each component can be developed, tested, and deployed independently, which makes the whole process more efficient and faster. And by building software this way, it becomes easier to scale and faster to develop new features because you're not being held up by the whole system. You can just work on your particular piece. And this is why big companies like Amazon AWS use microservices to improve their technical infrastructure. It's a very well adopted methodology now and architecture type to use, especially in e-commerce. So the next time you hear about microservices, you'll know that it's a way to make software development more efficient and effective, especially when it comes to large complex systems like your e-commerce website. So if you have any more questions around microservices, APIs, or a bunch of other things around e-commerce architecture, please drop us a line either at Acromedia or me personally, Matt Gomez. Have a great day.